Now, I call this the Eureka moment. This is when you suddenly realize you're at conscious competence. Now, towards the end of stage 2, you begin to realize that it's not the system that is making the difference. You realize that it is actually possible to make money with a simple swing trading system and nothing else if you can get your head and money management right. You start to read books on the psychology of trading and identify with the characters portrayed in those books, and finally comes your Eureka moment. Now, this Eureka moment causes a new connection to be made in your brain, okay? You suddenly realize that neither you nor anyone else can accurately predict what the market will do in the next 10 seconds. Never mind the next 20 minutes or the next day, week, or month. Now, because of this revelation, you stop taking any notice of what anyone thinks. Hallelujah, right? What this news item will do, what that event will do to the markets. You become an individual with your own method of trading. I'll repeat that. This is when you become an individual with your own fingerprint trading system. It's uniquely yours. And you start to work just one system that you have molded to your own way of trading. You're starting to get happy, and you also get much better at defining your risks management threshold. You get much, much better at good risk management. You start to take every trade that your edge shows has a good probability of winning. Now it may be 40, 50, 60% of landing on the right side of probability. And that's all trading is, by the way. It's not about being right or wrong. It's simply about having a system that you execute flawlessly and you just land on one side of probability or the other. And if you've got a good risk return ratio, you've only got to win 50% of the time and you'll be profitable. Now, when the trade turns bad at this stage, you don't get angry or try to get even, because you know in your head that you couldn't possibly predict it. It isn't your fault. Now, as soon as you realize that the trade is bad at this stage, you close it. You take the loss as a learning opportunity and not as a reflection of your personality or intrinsic value, right? The next trade or the one after it or the one after that will have higher odds of success because you know your system works if executed over a larger number of trades, the law of large numbers. And you stop looking at trading results from a trade to trade perspective, and you start to look at your weekly figures, knowing that one bad trade does not a poor system make, okay? And you've realized in this instant that the trading game is about one thing, and that thing is, and listen up, consistency of your edge coupled with the mind you bring to the moment of performance. Write that down. Success in trading is about one thing, the combination of the consistency of your edge coupled with the mind you bring to the moment of performance. And you develop discipline to take all the trades your system triggers, no matter what, because you know the probabilities to stack up in your favor and you confidently trade your system. And you learn about proper money management and leverage, okay, risk of account and so forth. And at this time, it actually soaks in. And you think back to those who advised the same thing a year ago, right, in those chat rooms with a bit of a wry smile. And you weren't ready then, but you are ready now. So the Eureka moment came the moment that you truly accepted that you cannot predict the market, but you can control the mind you bring.